China tariff war.
So, I know that the US has first imposed US has imposed 25% tariffs on India,
Hmm.
and then again they have imposed 25% tariffs on India because we were trading with we were getting oil from Russia. So that's why they imposed another 25% tariffs. But now after a deal, Donald Trump finally uh, tweeted or put up a story in Instagram that that tariffs would get reduced to 18%, which I consider is still a loss because first the tariffs were 2%, but if we see the whole picture from 2%, it's gone up to 18%, and still, and because of this, we can't get oil from Russia because India's whole
Has India accepted the proposal by Donald Trump?
I am not sure if it's accepted or not, but Modi has also agreed to,
Mr. Modi has, yes.
yeah, Mr.
Hmm.
Prime Minister Modi has agreed, Prime Minister Modi has agreed to this.
Okay. So you would be taking up marketing, right?
Yes.
How would you market the stock market to Gen Z to invest into the stock market? Sorry. What would be your marketing plan?
So my marketing plan would be
Hmm.
for first to lay out to send Google ads related. It would be basically SEM market.
Your TG is Gen Z, right?
Okay.
Hmm. So, don't tell me why I add your kuch. I know digitally and everything can be done. Tell me in steps. What would your motive be? What would you ask them to invest into? Why? Why should they invest? Etc.
Yeah. So one, the motive would be to earn money or to be able to handle your own portfolio.
Okay.
Why to give your portfolio to any other person when you should be capable enough to handle your own portfolio?
Hmm.
First, second would be not do not rely on one income source. It is a saying that you should not have one income source in this date.
Hmm.
So it's think
Next.
of it yeah. So
Next.
the next point is, if you can become a partial owner of a company, why not become one? If you can get if you can get equity of a small amount of equity of one amount
Do you know
equity.
Gen Z is the most ethical and morally upright generation that we've ever seen? And also, they believe in living for that particular day instead of long-term investing.
Yes,
They have zero idea and concept of savings. How would you pursue such a generation?
but I think Gen Z do have an idea about savings.
Don't give
Gen
me
Z.
the ethical answer to it. Give me the marketing plan to it, please.
Can you please repeat the question?
Acha, we'll move forward. Who's the Where are you from?
I
Uh,
am from New Delhi.
acha. How would you tackle the air pollution problem in New Delhi?
So air pollution is basically happening because of the dust particles, the
Hmm.
the low dust particles and the low AQI caused by various reasons. The problems can be vehicle emissions, the farms burning near Delhi, or the Punjab or the Punjab, the Chandigarh. All these have agricultural
Is it
land which gets
farms
burned.
burning or stubble burning?
Sorry.
Is it farms burning or stubble burning?
Uh, it's the agriculture land burning, the slash and burn method, where they burn the crops
It is
instead of.
harsh. It is known as stubble burning, not
They
Okay.
farm
don't,
burning.
they don't burn the crops. Crops to
Yeah,
me chahiye.
exactly.
Yeah, mean the remains that are
Which
left.
is
They
That is
stubble.
burn
called
it so that
stubble.
they can use it as a fertilizer for the next yield.
Yes.
Hmm. And this year, only 2.5% of stubble burning was the reason behind Delhi's and NCR's in air pollution. What about
Yes.
the rest? How
So
would you tackle that?
we can improve the AQI. Rekha Gupta has already addressed the issue and she is saying that it is a long term process. She has started to address the issue. CM Rekha Gupta.
Hmm. How?
What we can do is that the government has already put a ban on firecrackers, which was some percent that could cause
Were
air pollution.
firecrackers banned in Diwali this year? Last year, I mean 2025.
Yes, firecrackers
Then
were banned in Diwali.
Are you sure?
I
they
think
weren't.
some
Mother couldn't.
they weren't,
Who's
but in
the
the
pollution minister of Delhi?
I do not have any idea about this.
Manish Sisodia. Manish Sisodia,
So
he gave recent speeches, right, regarding how good work Rekha Gupta is doing.
I didn't listen to the speeches. I just know that
You
Rekha
live in the
Gupta
capital
gave a
of the
speech.
country where entire politics and all of whatever will happen in the entire country is decided. So, are you a apolitical person or do you support any particular political party?
I'm an apolitical person. I do not support any party right now.
How is it that the environment outside your home, let's suppose your entire house does not support any particular party, but outside your home, entire Delhi, or I would say the entire India is divided into two basic political parties. They support only two basic political parties. How do you have no stance on it?
I do have a stance on it, and my stance is that there is no such party right now that that can get the job done. There is no such party right now. For example, people either go for Congress or BJP, but I think both are not good. Both have some flaws. We right now, if I get an option to
Tell me
vote,
the
I'll
flaws that you think are
click
there
on
in the
Nota.
BJP party.
Sorry.
Okay, you'll click on Nota.
Yeah.
Let's suppose there's a case where 60% of people click on Nota, 20% for BJP and 20% for Congress. Okay.
Yes.
Which MLA or MP would win this election?
A coalition uh, would be made between BJP and Congress.
No. The MLA or MP, whichever election is it, regarding, and the person with the highest number of votes after Nota will become the next MLA or MP.
Yes.
Unfortunately, rules have changed.
Okay.
So tell me three reasons why you don't like the BJP.
The three reasons are that yes, uh, yes, they're going towards a digital economy, but for poor people. Wait, sorry, can I get 30 seconds to rephrase the answer?
You can get 10 seconds to rephrase, not 30.
Oh, yes. So, uh, I do not like the BJP because, for example, Yamuna in Delhi. I'll be starting with Delhi. Yamuna in Delhi is the dirtiest it has ever been. It is toxic compared to it is it is labeled as toxic in some rivers that you cannot even get a dip inside it. First
But
reason,
as you've just mentioned, the Rekha Gupta has just said that it will require time,
yes,
right? AQIs can still be tackled in the next 2 years, but cleaning of an entire river requires decades of hard work.
but at least something it should get started because
But the work
the
has been started. If you look
no,
around yourself,
it has been said that it is started, but it has not been started yet. Another reason, Aravali, they were cutting down the mountain.
what was the precondition for cutting off the Aravlis?
Pahlavis. Hmm.
The precondition was to get more land for
No, no,
the
no.
No,
Precondition in this. Do you know what is the meaning of precondition?
yes, which
What is the meaning of precondition?
something before a condition that
Yeah.
needs to
So there must be certain height limit. There was a certain height limit that was set. If the mountain or the hill is below that height limit, then only can it be destroyed or cut down.
cut off.
What
yes.
was the limit for that?
I do not know what was the limit.
So you are criticizing your government, elected government, and saying you do not know the reasons for that. Okay, third reason.
For The third reason is that The third reason
Okay. Tell me
is
three
that
reasons why you like the Congress party.
sorry, can I give the third reason is that they're trying to rig the election committee. It is not a fair. There are
Wait,
numerous voters
tell
that are
me stats and figures where they have rigged the elections and it has been proved.
the data provided by Congress party has the name, address, and
So
all.
why did not the Congress party file a complaint in the Supreme Court of India?
They might
Supreme
have
Court
done that,
welcomed it.
but in
They have
India,
not done
there's a
that.
problem. The people who are in power get to live freely. For example, in the Posh case, where a son of an a son of a MP crashed a car into two people who were riding on a scooty at night. The person got free just by writing an essay, and he was
Are you
set
sure
on
he was
bail.
the son of an MLA or an MP? Or he was just a rich businessman
Yeah,
who
he
was
was
very well
son of a
connected?
rich businessman. Sorry.
The first example that you have given is right. Why you should hate BJP is this. Good.
Yeah,
Out of the
another
three reasons that
example
you
is
give, all three are irrelevant, unfortunately.
in India where we live, rapists
Uh,
are getting bail, but the rapists are getting bail, but the people
Do you know how
who
many rapists got bailed by the prior prime president, presidential plea?
no,
Tell me who's the president before the current. Who's the current president? First, tell me.
the current president is Draupadi Murmu,
Who was the president before that?
Pranav Mukherjee,
Okay, who's the?
Ramnath,
Ramnath
Okay,
Kovind. Sorry, Ramnath Kovind.
that is the reason I'm laughing. Unfortunately, you should know at least the presidents and prime ministers. I'm not even asking you chief ministers, right?
Yes,
Okay, tell me three reasons why you should. And the president before that?
uh, I guess Pranav Mukherjee, then Ramnath Kovind, then Draupadi Murmu.
Who's the second president of India? Female president of India. Sorry.
The second female president of India, Indira Gandhi.
She was the president. What?
No, she was the prime minister, first female prime minister, I guess.
Was she the first female prime minister?
She was the Prime Minister of India, where she put an emergency on the whole country
Why did
just
she
to
put an emergency? What was the reason given to it?
not go to jail. That's why she put an emergency that police cannot
What was
arrest her.
What was the
That's why
reason that she could have gone to jail?
jail?
the I guess there was I'm not able to recall it, but I guess there were speculations that the her son died in an aircraft because of her. That's
Which
Uh-huh.
no,
son
no,
died?
no. Sorry. That
During the time of emergency, he was alive. I'll tell you.
yeah,
What was the name of
yeah.
Indira Gandhi's son that died according to you?
There were uh, one was
Who?
Rajiv Gandhi and the other was I'm unable to recall the names right now.
Madhav,
My
to be very honest, it can be funny for us, but not you. You are yet
Exactly.
to give your interviews, and this is where you stand.
Okay, tell me three reasons why you like the Congress party.
I don't like the Congress party either.
You're apolitical, na? You should have pros and cons for both the parties. I accept your stance on it. So tell me three reasons why you like the Congress party. And why would you
Uh,
want Rahul Gandhi to be the next prime minister of this country?
uh, I
Take 10 seconds to think and then answer. Please, don't give me wrong facts.
one is the businesses in businesses. Rahul Gandhi, the people were freely able to the people were freely able to do their businesses, whereas in BJP there is a lot of there is a lot of mm, in
Do you
BJP
know? Wait. I got what
there
you're
is a
trying
lot
to
of
say. You're not able
restrictions
to
placed on
articulate it.
them.
Wait, Madhav. I got what you're trying to say, but not able to articulate. Okay. You're saying a lot of restrictions and impositions have been placed on the businesses that are currently operating in India
Yes,
post Modi's rule, right?
yes,
2014. Do you
yes.
know how many regulations the BJP has removed from to increase its ease of doing business?
Business.
In the past 10 years, 32,000 regulations have been removed from the constitution and the acts that have been made.
Laws.
To
That's
But
pass
if
a new train station, earlier it used to require 1.5 years of laws and regulations that need to be followed. Now it can be done in 7 days. Okay, these are the from the government side. If you want to start, let's suppose, buy a port like Adani is doing right now, earlier, and you have to register for the first time. It used to take approximately 2 years and 2.5 years, or 2 years, 3 months, something like that. Okay, the figure is very high. Now you can do it in, obviously the government will check into you, right? If you're not anti-national in that case, now it
Yes.
can be done in 4 months. So do you think the government is against businesses?
Yes,
And we have increased in our, okay,
if
give me
you
three
ask a
examples.
if you ask a businessman, for example, if you ask a property dealer, not all transaction will be of white. It would have some amount of black money in it. But
Very
This
good.
this
Wait, Navneet,
thing.
wait, very good. So is this beneficial for the country having black money?
no, it's not beneficial for the country. But if
So
they are
you promote people doing illegal stuff, right?
no, I do not promote people doing illegal stuff. But in BJP, they are doing these stuff on their own, but they're saying no to the public. Whereas in Congress, they say I am also doing and you can also do it. This was the case in Congress, so that's why I do not support both the political parties, as I've said before.
Harsh,
Both.
these answers now you cannot give in any interview, unfortunately. I don't care how you feel. You need to have, see, the first 3 points that you gave were wrong for BJP also, right? I
In
told you
BJP.
your BJP, yeah, rich businessman hitting a person and not getting affected was the right thing to say. Pune, that was the Pune case, okay?
Hmm.
Yes.
So have valid answers for what you're saying, especially when you're talking about politics. See, we
I
are being here, we are supporting you in every answer that you say. Okay.
Yes.
Apart from my personal political views, I do not care because we are here to help you. But there, the teachers that or professors that are going to be sitting there, they will have their own political views, and they're going to grill, and they're not either they're going to grill you or they're going to end the interview there
Hmm.
itself. What you have said makes no sense. Apart from that one point Pune case that you said regarding all of this political fiasco that we have for the past 10 minutes.
Actually, now I have other points as well.
Okay,
No.
tell me, batao, justify.
So one other point is, uh, during the budget, nothing was done for middle class. There, for example, most of the money was given in transport this time for infrastructure.
Infrastructure, you mean to say?
Sorry,
Infrastructure, you mean to say?
infrastructure and transport.
So one,
Who is
one
it
second, no,
for?
Mara, wait. Ha, Navleen, continue. Sorry.
Who is the transport? Sorry, what is the budget for? Infrastructure and transport. Who is going to use it?
The public, but the roads are not up to the mark. For
Are you
example,
sure the? Bolo, bolo, bolo.
Sir,
just
नहीं continue.
2 days ago, a biker had died here because of a pothole on the road. The pothole was not there in the morning, but when he was traveling at night, the the MCD had dug up a hole to check the water
Do you
pipelines,
remember?
and
I don't
then
know what your
they've
age
kept
is.
it unchecked.
While I was young, there was this prince kid who fell into a into a sewer or pothole. ये तो
Receiver
ऊपर ही नहीं
line.
पता था हाँ.
But
This used to happen
Exactly.
pre
it is a
2014
problem of
also.
negligence by the government bodies.
Madam, do you realize that with digitalization, the ease of getting news has increased,
Yes,
and digitalization has increased post 2014 also.
yes.
So maybe we were just not knowing
Unaware
कि क्या हो
of
रहा
what
था.
was
हाँ,
happening in
ये.
tier 2 and tier 3 cities in India post
But
prior to 2014.
this has happened in a tier one cities,
Ah,
and
this is
another.
okay. This is not, see, this is not new news. Unfortunately, in India, over the entire world, 1 lakh accidents happen every day. Okay, more than 1 lakh, in fact. Okay, 50% of those happen in India. First, because of driver negligence, drinking, teenage driving. Fourth reason is potholes or bad road conditions. We agree
Yes,
with you that road conditions are bad, but at
Hmm.
least the government is making roads. Do you know earlier the time? Do you know what is TAT? TAT for sending a product from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, let's suppose Kashmiri apples, was 18 days. Now it has been reduced to 2.5 days.
was 18.
18 days. Now
Days
it has been reduced to 2.5 days. The TAT for it. Do you know what
via
a
road.
freight train? Sorry,
No.
they travel. They take the goods and materials from one place to another on a train. Okay, using an engine, train engine. Okay,
Okay.
so earlier Congress or any party, I'm not just blaming the Congress. If you think I'm getting from an interview, from your answer, that you're a big Congress supporter, it's okay. But in your interviews, you have to highlight the points that actually make sense. Infrastructure pay, you cannot blame the Modi government. Unfortunately, they have been working relentlessly for it, and it is for the government, for the people. Sorry.
But
अगर
where are
उन्होंने
the
100 काम किए हैं, 5 खराब है, तो तुम 95 को लिए उनको नहीं ब्लेम कर सकते। ठीक है, पॉटहोल्स होंगे तुम्हारे एमसी, हर जगह है, नॉट जस्ट एमसीडी। आई एम स्टेइंग इन बैंगलोर, बैंगलोर में भी है, बट यहाँ पे
pothole
कांग्रेस
जो
है।
डग करा हुआ है, आई एम सेइंग दैट potholes, ये
Madhav,
प्रॉब्लम
don't
नहीं कि
get
potholes है,
emotional.
they are kept
Don't get
unchecked.
emotional during your
No,
interviews.
not at all. I don't.
No, look, the tone first is wrong. And it's not because we are interviewing you, panelists के साथ आप ऐसे बात ही नहीं कर सकते। ठीक है, ये
Yes.
मॉक है, इट शुड रिमेन टू दिस इंटरव्यू ओनली। वैसे यहाँ भी गलत ही है।
Okay.
ठीक है, एंड आई हैव टेकन योर इंटरव्यू एज फार एज आई रिमेंबर। How many times do we have to tell you not to get political during interviews? No matter how much they push you towards your ideology or against your ideology.
So
हमें
my
क्या
bad.
पूछना था,
I'll
हम क्या
keep
कर
that
रहे
in
हैं?
mind from the next interview onwards.
चलो सर,
Okay,
डू यू
last two
हैव एनी
questions from my
क्वेश्चन?
side. Yeah. Tell me
And
two
try to
reasons
be
why we
more
should not take
relevant.
you.
Try to be more relevant on your points. This is an MBA interview, not a some political discussion that's going on. Okay.
ऑल साइंस का
Sure.
थोड़ी ना है।
Tell me two reasons why we should not take you, Madhav.
Two reasons why you shouldn't take me.
Yeah.
I guess you should take me, and I can give reasons that why you should take me for this, because I don't see why you shouldn't take me.
Acha. I'll give you two, three reasons.
Okay.
Let's. Okay. Tell me one thing that you would like to unlearn from your life.
One thing that I would like to unlearn from my life,
Yeah.
everything about politics, I guess.
Good point. The first good answer that you have given. Karthik, anything you'd like to ask? Or shall we conclude this?
We can conclude this was more of a political discussion. I was expecting an MBA interview, but okay. I think
ठीक है.
you and Navleen have covered most of the feedback.
Yeah. Madhav, see what will happen is na, you cannot just randomly go on ranting. This is what it will lead to. ये MBA interview लग रहा है आपको? Tell me.
No,
No
not
ना?
at all. This was
This is
more
like
like a
a
discussion.
political discussion. Discussion नहीं है.
Exactly,
Interview
political
prior to
एमबीए का
this
discussion.
तो
was
है
a
ही नहीं।
discussion. So you are the driver of the interview. You should be the driver of the interview. Do not give statements that make the interview think, okay, let's leave it. मजे लेते हैं चलो इसके.
हम्म।
This is what happened today. Last, अच्छा, compare your last interview with you have with Navleen. I think one interview you had with me also, right?
Yeah, I had
So,
two interviews with you and one with Nableen.
okay. So was this anywhere on the same line? No, na.
Not at all.
So why? क्योंकि अब literally I'm telling you मजे ले रहे हैं. Because we have decided तुम इस 20 को तो नहीं आ रहे जिस भी के लिए भी you're sitting.
No,
So
no, not at all. My
give your
next interview is of
answers.
IMT.
हाँ तो नहीं यार, मतलब अगर ऐसे करोगे तो IMT तो नहीं जा रहे हो. So
एमआईटी
the
जाओगे?
answers that you give need to be very specific. Be concise in what you're saying. Okay. Lovely in
Okay,
your feedback.
Madhav, considering the questions I asked you before all this happened, please revise your marketing के basics and
okay,
advanced marketing as well. And regarding your portfolio, we weren't able to ask you questions, but you should know about basic finance, accounts, eco, geopolitical news, and how it affects our economy. And when it comes to stock market, why was it going up and down during these past few days or a month, I would say? What affects it? What makes it, etc., etc.
got it.
Okay, please. So,
So, is it better to not
Coming.
mention that product instead of going into these?
which product?
Sorry, the project, the stock market one.
No, you very well can if you're able to answer the questions. It's all
Oh,
on your ability.